Hi darling, welcome back again to another episode of A Little Stand with Miss B. In case if now is your first time of seeing this video, you are most welcomed and I appreciate your visit. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and of course my old subscribers, thank you for joining us. Today I'll be talking about the letter E and the sound it is producing in words. You know, most of the times people say that the letter E makes the sound, but I want to tell you today that there are other sounds of the letter E that people really don't notice so much, or better still, it has not been spoken so well like the sound. So you're going to find out this and more before the end of this episode today. Yeah, like I said earlier, that I will be talking about the letter sound of English alphabet, and today I'll be focusing on the letter E, which is the fifth letter of the English alphabet, and of course it is a vowel sound. Okay, so I'll be teaching you those sounds the letter E is producing in words, and not just the sound that you know or most people know too. Okay, so the letter E has so many sounds. You won't believe that we have more than 4 sounds of the letter E. Let's find out which sounds they are. The first sound I'll be talking about today is the A sound, which is represented with the letter E. As you can see, it's produced as A. It is the basic sound of the letter E. Okay, unlike others. Okay, so this particular sound has letter E producing it at the beginning of a word, at the middle, and it will be rarely at the end of the word. Okay, so we talk about examples like enter, entertainment, essay, election, get, beg, second, etc. Of course, we have the number 2 sound of this particular letter, which is the E sound. This is actually a very long sound because of the dots you can see there, and that is called a length mark anyway. So we say it is a long vowel sound. In other words, we have words that have this sound and it will be pronounced a bit longer than the normal S sound. Okay, examples are Eve, Edith, Ethan, email, egress, Venus, comedian, not comedian, comedian, Swede, chameleon, and so on. Okay, let's talk about another sound of the letter E, which is a sound. This one usually is at the beginning or at the middle of a word. Examples I have here are equip, escape, erupt, enroll, 11, electric. This one also can be pronounced as electric in a way, but here I want to use the electric for the pronunciation. I have another one to be women, wicked. We have effectual, exam, bucket, and so on. Okay, let's talk about another sound of the letter E, which is the O sound. This one is usually those words that were borrowed from French. Okay, examples are rendezvous. Rendezvous is actually a French word and it is pronounced as rendezvous, not rendezvous or rendezvous. Okay, you just say rendezvous. I have entrepreneur. Mostly people pronounce this one as entrepreneur, but the right pronunciation is entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur. Okay, the next one is envelope. Of course, we can still pronounce it as envelope, but I want to use the envelope here because it is still right when I say on, not only. Okay, I have another one to be ensemble. Ensemble. This is usually related with music. Another one is entourage. Entourage. Of course, I'm sure you should know what entourage is. Another sound of the letter E, which people really don't pronounce properly, is the A sound. This particular one is usually at the middle of a word. I will give you just 2 examples. One is period. Period. That's my decision. Period. And then I have next one to be serious. Are you serious right now? Serious. Okay, so you don't say serious, you don't say period. Okay, so that is it. All right, let's move on to the last sound for the day. The schwa sound is pronounced as e. Okay, examples are happen, siren, problem, funeral, fluent, prudent, student, and so on. Okay, now let's talk about letter E producing a sound at the end of a word. I normally say that when E ends a word, you don't pronounce it, but this time around we have some words that have said no, I must make a sound. Okay, we have at least two sounds for the ending part of the E. That's what I want to add to this lesson. Examples are words that have the E. Examples, we have recipe. I have heard people pronounce this word as recipe. Okay, that E there is pronounced. Okay, so you rather say recipe. I have next one to be hyperbole. Next one is epitome. Okay, another sound of this particular E at the end of a word could be A sound. Example I have here is resume. Of course, I'm sure you should know what resume is. Next one is cliche. Okay, so that is it for that E at the end of our word, and that's where I'll be wrapping it up for today's lesson on the pronunciation of the letter E in a word. And I am happy that you joined me today, and I'm hoping you join again on the next episode that you can't afford to miss. Okay, and thank you very much again and again. You, my old subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe if today is your first time of coming here. I really appreciate seeing you around. See you again. I love you. I am still your one and only Miss B. Stay out of trouble. God bless you.